Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 10 minutes of BPTV News, brought to you by Binh Phuoc television station and newspaper. I'm The Wang, and now let's take a look at the top stories for today's news. Deputy Prime Minister chairs working section with leaders of Binh Phuoc and Tay Ninh. Binh Phuoc province achieved outstanding result in socio-cultural field in 2023. Party leader urged settlement of corruption cases. And later on, Vietnam improves global ranking in English proficiency. On the morning of November 22nd, Deputy Prime Minister Lê Minh Khái and leaders of relevant ministries and branches held an online working session with leaders from Binh Phuoc and Tay Ninh provinces, focusing on production and business, public investment, construction, infrastructure construction, and import and export in the localities. In Binh Phuoc, member of the Party Central Committee and Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee Nguyễn Mạnh Cường and certain provincial leaders were in attendance.
Leaders from Binh Phuoc and Tay Ninh briefed the Deputy Prime Minister on the highlights in socio-economic development, imports and exports, public investment, and the recent implementation of directives from the Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister. Binh Phuoc Province gross regional domestic product in 2023 is estimated to have increased 7.25% year-on-year. In the first 11 months, export and import turnover were estimated at nearly $3.8 billion and $2.5 billion respectively. It also attracted 46 FDI projects and 13 domestic investment projects. The two localities also discussed issues such as the Đắk Nông Trơn Thành Expressway project, environmental resources, budget revenue and expenditure, and coordination in trade promotions for fruit, among other matters. Based on the results of the session, the Deputy Prime Minister's working group will present a report to the government and the Prime Minister at an upcoming meeting.
On the morning of November 22nd, the head of the Cultural and Society Committee at the Binh Phuoc Provincial Peoples Council, Anh Dũng, chaired a meeting to seek consensus regarding a report on the result of socio-economic tasks in 2023 and the socio-economic development plan in 2024, which is expected to be presented at the year-end meeting of the Provincial People's Council.
According to the report, targets in the province social-cultural field will basically meet the plan in 2023. Education and training continues to post many good results. The health sector has been strengthened in terms of payroll for civil servants, increased staff training, investment in facilities and protective equipment, and people's health care. The poverty reduction program features innovation and creativity, in which poverty reduction policies are increasingly effective. Job creation has seen positive changes. Meanwhile, policies for revolutionary contributors are carried out fully and in a timely manner. Social security and social welfare continues to be maintained and guaranteed. Cultural, physical, and sports activities continues to be conducted well. The province's high-performance sports have reaped many results at domestic and international sports tournaments.
The Đồng Xoài City People's Committee organized an extended session to evaluate the implementation of socio-economic development tasks in 2023 and build a plan for the next year.
Many solutions to overcome difficulties have been carried out since the beginnings of 2023 to promote economic growth in Đồng Xoài. The city's socio-economic development targets and tasks therefore achieved relatively positive results. Specifically, production and business continues to recover and develop. Retail sales of goods are estimated to reach 106% of the plan. The value of industrial and handicraft production is estimated to reach 103% of the plan, and annual budget revenue may be up to 925.5 billion Vietnam dong, or $37.8 million, representing 99.6% of the target and up 4% year-on-year. Disbursements of the city's public investment capital will reach nearly 335 billion Vietnam dong, or $13.7 million, or 81.5% of the target, in which disbursements from the province assigning the cities as the investor will reach 100%.
Moving on to the top stories around the country. Party General Secretary Binh Phuoc chaired a section of the Central Steering Committee on Prevention and Control of Corruption and Negative Phenomena on November 22nd.
Party General Secretary Binh Phuoc, who is head of the committee, emphasized the need to continue the fight against corruption and negative phenomenon with effective measures. The party chief asked central-level litigation agencies to strengthen inspection, promptly direct and guide local authorities to remove difficulties and obstacles in investigating and handling corruption cases. He also stressed the need to improve the effectiveness of coordination between agencies in this fight. At the meeting, the Standing Board of the Steering Committee urged relevant agencies to strictly implement recommendations and proposals in the report on supervision results of the party delegation to the National Assembly. Since the 23rd meeting of the Steering Committee in January this year, the authorities have strictly implemented the conclusion of the General Secretary and head of the Steering Committee.
Now we have more news coming up next. Let's take a look.
On the afternoon of November 22nd, President Vo Van Thuong met Governor of Russia's Kaluga province, Vladislav Valerievich Shapsha, who was on a visit to Vietnam. The Vietnamese state leader told his guest that Vietnam values the traditional relationship and comprehensive strategic partnership between Vietnam and Russia. He added he believes that the governor's visit will contribute to promoting cooperation between the two countries. The governor of Kaluga province said that the potential for cooperation between the two sides remains huge. Kaluga province boasts its strengths in the automobile industry, transportation, wood processing, high-tech agriculture, and energy, and the governor wishes to promote cooperation with Vietnam in these fields. Kaluga province has twinned with Binh Phuoc province of Vietnam, and the two localities are actively cooperating to promote tourism and cultural exchange activities.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vietnam has improved its global ranking in English proficiency, ranking 58th out of 113 non-native English-speaking countries.
The ranking was published by Education First in its latest EF English Proficiency Index. To create the 2023 edition of the index, EF analyzed the results of 2.2 million adults who took its set English test last year. According to the ranking, Vietnam scored 505 out of 800, 3 points higher than last year and above the global average, keeping it in the moderate proficiency category along with 32 others. In 2021, the country was in the low proficiency group with a score of 486. The Red River Delta, with a focus on Hanoi, has the highest English proficiency in Vietnam, with men outperforming women. Singapore leads Asia and ranks second worldwide with a very high proficiency index. The Philippines, Malaysia, and Hong Kong belong to the high proficiency category. Globally, the Netherlands maintains its top position, followed by Singapore, Austria, Denmark, and Norway.
Lê Hữu Trác, progenitor of Vietnamese traditional medicine, has been honored as an eminent personality by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, or the UNESCO.
The UNESCO General Conference passed a resolution on the list of eminent personalities and historical events in 2023-2024 at its 42nd session in Paris, France, on November 21st. The year 2024 will mark the 300th birth anniversary of Lê Hữu Trác, 1724-1791, alias Hải Thượng Lãn Ông, who hailed from the northern province of Hưng Yên. He was not only a great physician and pharmacist, but also an excellent poet and writer, and a thinker of progressive thought and profound humanitarian spirit. After passing away, he was honored as the Saint of Medicine of Vietnam. The medic is also well known for his humanistic ideology of living for everyone and the spirit of lifetime learning, which are the values that UNESCO is promoting. So far, UNESCO has approved resolutions honoring and commemorating the birth or death anniversaries of 7 Vietnamese figures, namely Nguyễn Trãi, Hồ Chí Minh, Nguyễn Du, Chu Văn An, Nguyễn Đình Chiểu, Hồ Xuân Hương, and Lê Hữu Trác.
And that is the end of our bulletin today. To rewatch this news, you can download the BPTV Go mobile app or visit our website and YouTube channel. Now, thanks for staying with us and see you next time.